Father has not come home from getting milk. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. Oh, it's at a teleport I don't have. Someone else has had enough of Paimon. And we're reading. Oh, it was cursed. Run, Kazuha. Punch it, little buddy. It's this cutscene. Hello friends and gamers, my ping might be all over the place because I am finishing up a video upload. As we do this, we do not have time. I've been very sleepy today. We have 11 hours to finish Parade of Providence. It shouldn't be an issue. Like, it really should not be an issue at all because I'm pretty much almost done anyways. Like, I'm not really concerned. I am concerned about my CPU. It's being weird. I'm gonna let it be. Just gonna let it be. We're gonna keep going. Okay, questing. What is it? Gatherings and partings? Yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. I think we'll probably do all of it, but I'm not sure. We might have one video left. We might have two. Like, this might be the last one. It might not. Unsure. I would like this to be the last one, but the quest, I'm assuming, might get a bit long. So we have to go learn about the situation from Arav. That was the thing. There was something during the last video, and there's a quest I'm being locked from to find out more info because of it. I know Paimon said something. I think I was originally supposed to wait until like 7 a.m., but then something happened that like bumped the quest, and now I can just do it anytime, I think? I don't know. It was weird. Why does the academia look like more poppin' than usual, or is that just a me thing? Do I just not go in here enough? All right, it's this guy, Arav. Hi, what's going on?
You're here. Sorry,
I can auto-play it now. I don't have to read.
I only just finished interrogating the suspects.
Interrogating? Oh yeah, they got people who they thought were gonna
details. Let's put it that way.
Like
The mercs
fight
were surprisingly easy to catch.
the dude,
We just had
ghosty
someone
guy.
dress up as Sachin and they took the
Oh.
bait. But then it started
That's
to
kind of
get
funny.
messy.
Oh,
During the interrogation, we learned that they were hired by Sachin's own child.
wait, does the kid, it's too early in the video for this. Does the kid want to take out his dad so that he can get the money? But also, how would that work? I don't know. I also didn't know he had a kid at all, really. Yeah, it is messy. It is.
Want to kidnap their own father.
Well, also, if it's not necessarily kidnap the father, he just, the father has not come home from getting milk and he wants to go find him. There's more?
Snooping around outside the
Oh my
city.
god, there's more.
We're diverting manpower as we speak to try and round them all up. Would you like to come along?
It's too early in the video for this. Sure, it's Act 3, but we're really just getting into it? We're really just getting into it. Sure, fine. Gatherings and partings. Okay. I guess we're going. Go to the academia. Okay. Oh, I can do the thing about the article. Maybe we should do that, like, real quick. Where was it? Yeah, it was Sheen's article. I want to do this first so we can, like, know all the lore we need to know going into this. So, Wycus should also be here. Yeah, there he is. Also, I don't remember how to say his name. I know we've said it a couple times, but I don't. I like how they have fun little name badges if they're here for the gala thing, though. Anyways, he asks that incident from 20 years ago. Why the sudden question? Do you hear any particular, or did you hear any particular information? Yeah, a lot of particular information, but we're not going to get into it. Anyways, yeah. Paimon says, we've heard that the diadem seems to have been lost 20 years ago, and some contestants' personality has changed. Okay, that was the friend, right? Wycus says, you seem to know a lot about that. Yeah? Okay, I remember bits and pieces from last night. This is what happens when you do a quest all in one night, for the most part. Paimon says, is there something you're not telling us? It wouldn't be the first time at the academia, and so I wouldn't be surprised if he's leaving something out. But he does say not exactly. I was 5 years old when it happened. How could I know? So the other guy we talked to, who was 6, was a year older. But there are things I've never told anyone. I'm actually a part of the Academia Extravaganza's planning committee because of the influence of a senior colleague. Was it the dude? I don't think so, because the other dude wasn't a colleague. That senior colleague and I met on a trip. He was a bit timid and would always flee and cower somewhere at the first sign of an emergency. Where are we going with this? One day 4 years ago, I said to him, I want to go back to the academia. The extravaganza is about to begin. Did he lose it? Yeah, Paimon asks, and then, yeah, keep going. He says upon mentioning the academia extravaganza, he got startled and said something about, it has nothing to do with me. Maybe he did take part at one point, and so his Wycus mentioning the extravaganza was like, no, he's not talking about your extravaganza. He just wants to go see the thing. I don't know. When I said goodbye to him, he insisted on getting a drink with me. After several drinks, he started talking all sorts of nonsense. What was he saying? I also had too many. Stay safe, kids. I didn't really hear him that well. Okay. I only remember that he said he lost the Diadem of Knowledge for a while. He was in charge of the distribution and recovery of the Diadem of Knowledge, and that he nearly had a heart attack upon realizing that the diadem was missing. Fortunately, he finally found it in a tree hole. Okay, so by senior colleague, it must be much, like at least 20 years as senior, because, yeah. Paimon says, like the one we saw before. Exactly. Weka says he said that the Diadem of Knowledge is a very valuable treasure, which was recorded in many ancient books. I thought it was like something he made. The Sachin guy, I thought it was something he made for like the competition itself. What? Anyways, legend has it that it was built by a famous craftsman in ancient times and carries a secret that no one knows. We gotta find out the secret. That's what we're here for. We're here for secrets. Sachin had entrusted the academia to safeguard the diadem, so he didn't make it. He found it and then gave it to the academia. Okay, understandable. Have a nice day. If my senior was responsible for the diadem's disappearance, could not afford to pay for it with his meager wealth. Fair. But if it's like a communal artifact, why are we paying? Even if the loss was temporary, no one should know of it, lest the academia find him guilty of gross negligence. And Paimon asks, so he covered it up. Yes. Yes! Yeah, our dude says yes! It seems that he also said that many people came to inquire about it, including children, because the Aranaras had it, so the children were like, I remember seeing the diadem in a tree, but I don't remember who took it. I'm gonna go ask the people who have the diadem. Understandable. But he said that the diadem had never been lost. Okay, so he's gaslighting the children. Okay. You know, maybe it had to happen. But he was so scared that when things blew over, he quit his job and left the academia. Also, my music isn't playing and it's very unsettling. Okay, it's back. Waika says, I drank too much that night, and when I woke up the next day, he was gone. The more I thought about it, the more I had a bad feeling that issues would crop up in the academia extravaganza if entrusted to someone like him. So did he take over? I didn't have a job at the time, so I joined the Academia Extravaganza Planning Committee. I tried to investigate things on the inside too, but I couldn't find anything. Well, this was back when the Academia covered up everything, so I don't think you would find anything. The diadem was found, and the man whose personality was said to have changed was dead. That's not good, but there was nothing to be found. Okay. Still, 20 years is still a long time. Long enough that the people involved from the beginning no longer remember nor care. That's all I know. If you're curious, keep investigating and maybe one day you'll discover the truth. That day is going to be either today or the next Genshin video. It's going to happen. But I feel like this cutscene was not entirely necessary. I'm going to be honest. Paimon says, that's easy for you to say. We don't have much to go on. Do you have any more information, like where the senior colleague went? Waika says, I haven't heard from him. Later, I also went to the desert to look for him, but in the vast desert, it was almost impossible to run into him. If we're able to find him and like, the map directs us to him, what's the point? To make up for it, I do have some information on Sachin. Would you like to hear it? Yes. Yeah, sure. He says, when I was traveling, I did so with an Aramite commander. While we were chatting, he said he came into possession of an article written by an academia researcher. He seemed to think it was something precious and refused to show it to anyone, only to let me peek at it at my request. I guess that makes sense because he's also a researcher, so he's like, hey, maybe I know the guy. And he's like, okay. I only caught a glimpse of it, but I saw that it was signed by Sachin. Okay, so it's our guy. I didn't know who he was, nor did I care. After joining the Academia Extravaganza Planning Committee, I found out that he was an important member of the Vahumana Darshan who sponsored the event. If he was a researcher at the time, and he just didn't even know who the Sachin guy is, how important? Like, that's weird to me that, like, he literally is, like, an academia cryptid. No? If you're interested, you can find the Aramite commander in the desert. He's usually in the Valley of Dari. Okay, so that's probably where we're going next. Let's go take a look. Yep, okay, Paimon. Yeah, I saw that one coming. So, I'm like walking. We have to go all the way to the desert. Oh, it's at a teleport I don't have. Okay, solid. Maybe I'll finally get this teleport waypoint that I've been putting off for ages. Okay, we gotta find it without getting jumped by scorpions. I don't know how we're gonna find it. Like, maybe use this as a jumping off. Can we see it from here? Is kind of the kicker. It should be right there. So maybe we go down in parts and try to find this teleport, because it's at like the same spot. I'm also probably gonna try to speedrun this. I don't think that clover there is going to be much of help to us. Can I? Yeah, okay, that worked. I didn't want to do what I did the other day and plunge attack with Raiden and got stuck. So there's a dendro. Found it, found it, found it, found it, found it. It's on the bridge. That must be why I never thought to get it, because that's kind of annoying to climb up the bridge. So it's right here. Please don't tell me I didn't overshot that. Yes. Finally, I got this teleport. It took me so long. Oh, there's actually a lot of eremites around here. Oh no, there's a bird. Higher? Are you kidding? Was it the guy right by the teleport waypoint then? Because there was a guy up there. Yeah, it was. Okay. Sahib, hi. What do you got? What information do you have? He just asks, what do you want? Yeah, I'd be curious too. Paimon says this guy looks real fierce, does he? He's an NPC, Paimon. Sahib says either say your piece or leave. I have no time for you. So Paimon says we heard that you have Sachin's article on you. So we were wondering if we could have a look. I'm gonna have to read a whole article, aren't I? Are you kidding me, he says. Does he actually have it on him? Paimon says no. Why would you ask that? Someone else has had enough of Paimon. Sahib says, it seems like you guys really don't know. Some time ago, I had the article appraised. We are on a wild goose hunt for an article now. You know, this is the true academia educational experience. On wild goose chase for a singular article that your school does not have in their library, but it is listed on the database, and so you gotta go find it. Have fun. We're getting too real now. This is the real academia experience. Turns out it's nothing more than a personal travel journal and is of little value. Also the true academia experience, you spend hours looking for this one article, maybe even days. You know, maybe you get it shipped in from somewhere else, and it's nothing. I love research. Anyways, back to Sahib. He says he hired my father to keep him safe. That Sachin fellow would often walk, ask, write, and mumble. There was one time his papers were blown away by the wind. He said it was no big deal. My father, however, thought that things written by intellectuals must be valuable, so he looked around for them at night with a torch. None among my family can read. My father cherished this article and then passed it on to me. I had no idea it was completely worthless. Okay. Yeah, that is kind of unfortunate. But do you still have it? We would really like if you still had it. Okay, cool. Yeah. Why was he so, like, bitter about it? Why didn't he just be like, yeah, you can have it. I don't want it. Sahib says, yes. You want to have a look? You can look at it as much as you want. Since it's not worth anything, there's no need for me to be so stingy. And we're reading the unclear notes. All right. Here we go. Once the gods reigned supreme. Okay, we knew that. All life flocked to them like sheep seeking shepherds, and those who suffered did so in silence. Now divine power has dwindled while human wisdom has blossomed. However, those who suffer face suffering still. There is a saying in Lua that goes, life is like lodging at an inn. And in Inazuma, all things are but void. I do feel like we've heard this. It hurts every time I read those words. I tried to seek the reason for this. The wheel of time turns, and the only constant throughout Sumeru's history is human nature. Since arriving in the desert, I've conducted a total of 64 experiments over the course of 7 years. Are those like small scale experiments? Because like 64 is a lot. Some people only do like one experiment in 7 years, or like maybe 2, 3. That's a lot. What type of experiments are you running, buddy? Anyways, next quote. No thing. It says, men are like prisoners or captured animal, feeding on each other's happiness until one is doomed to eternal torment. This is really dark. This is really dark, but like also points are being made. Therefore, where there is gain, there must be loss. Where there is happiness, there is agony. Everyone is a victim, but everyone is also a perpetrator. I feel like you can see over time the notes like getting darker and darker. This guy just probably started off in the academia with like so much light in his eyes, but over time found out like, hey, people kind of suck. And he just kind of let it consume him, it seems like, which is probably why he gave so much and wanted to like be so charitable. And the reason why he's looking for someone who is as charitable as he tried to be himself to give his fortune to, because they'll continue that on. Sort of, I don't know. That's kind of the vibe it's giving. Greed and numbness reside in the heart of humanity. Driven by greed, humans choose to commit evil, and numbness is why they turn a blind eye to the evil of others. I mean, he's making points. He's making points. But if this is what the world is, what is, then, the meaning of the world? The future is to the present, as the present is to the past. Peace was never an option. Did they really say that in there? Okay. Conflict is the eternal truth. Everything from my knowledge, my wisdom, to my life is but nothingness. Dang, no, you could just see like the decline. Like the first note is like him realizing like, hey, people have a rough life. There's people out there with a really rough life. That kind of sucks. And then it just goes to life is nothing. What? How dark is this quest gonna get? This is a limited event, guys. Okay, Paimon says, so this is the article that Sachin wrote. To be honest, Paimon can't make any sense of it. That's probably for the better, Paimon. Don't think about it. But judging from the crummy handwriting, Paimon can't say exactly why. Here we go, nail on the head. But Paimon has the feeling he was going through a tough time. Definitely, it's very obvious. Well, we're done reading it. Thank you very much. the shift in tone. So Habe says, "You're welcome. It's not worth any money, but I'm going to keep it anyway." And take a break to sneeze. I think we're good now. "After all, my father entrusted it to me. Come see me again if you want to look at it again." Okay, cool. That was so dark. That was so dark. What the heck? The contestant asked Dory for more information. There's more with Dory? Oh my god, we have to do it. We gotta go talk to Dory. I know. Could I be doing the actual part of the quest? Yes, but I've been intrigued by the lore now. This is how always happens. Okay, hi Dory. And Dory says, "It's time yet again for an information sale from Lord Sangama Bay." Okay, thanks Dory. "Would you two like to purchase the latest reports? Let me see. This information isn't that important, so it'll go for only 500,000 Mora." Wow, Dory, you're so generous. Sachin would hate you. "It's half the usual price." What a bargain. Oh god, Dory. Mind giving it to me for free? Whoa, you want to bring it down to 0 Mora? Just as I expected. "But I am the great Lord Sangama Bay. Well, since you're so interested, I'll tell you for free. But you must keep it to yourselves. I don't think anyone's gonna care about us, honestly." I'm not keeping it to myself though. This is recorded, baby. Dory says, "I heard that 20 years ago, there was a contestant whose personality suddenly changed after taking part in the competition. We know that. Well, it looks like someone saw him in Aru Village. He's supposed to be dead. I wonder where he ended up." That's all the information you're getting for free. Oh my god, wait, that's why it's called the contestant, because we're gonna go find him. He was the contestant. If you want to hear more, you gotta pay 2 million Mora. Okay, Dory. What a ripoff! We can just go to Aru Village ourselves and ask around. Yeah, the 2 million Mora was a ripoff, but we can just go to Aru Village and probably find him, especially because it's probably like right on the map. And it's right by a teleport. Awesome. So, oh, there's Isaka, the village keeper guy. Where is he? Like, where is he? Look at the cats. I love a cat. We're going the right way, but it is lower. Do I need to take the elevator? Oh, he's right here. I can fly down. No big. I got this. Bop. Oh, is this her? Or are we just asking the Spin Crystal? Are we just asking the kind old lady? Or who are you? Rishti? Hi. Okay, so she says, 20 years ago, a young man did appear here. Back then, life was much harder than it is now. Poverty, disease, ignorance, they tormented us constantly. That young man, clearly from the academia with a bright future, was nevertheless willing to come here and help us. So he was the charitable one. That must be why his personality suddenly changed, maybe. He taught us how to deal with Winna and monsters, bought us a lot of medicine with money from his own pocket, and took care of the ill all by himself. And Paimon says he sounds like a great guy. That has to have something to do with the charitability thing. Oh, Rishti says, too bad the good die young. So he is dead? Dory, where do you get your information from, Dory? She says he was always frowning and no one knew what he was worried about. Everyone was wondering if he was going to leave us. This place did not have the means to properly host him. Still, many said he was a bit crazy to begin with. For example, he would sometimes tell children a story about how, as a child, he taught a strange creature to write. He taught the RNRs how to write. Oh my gosh. Later, he would often leave the village and explore the desert. Once, I asked him what he was looking for, and he said he wanted to talk to someone from the Nagar something group. Oh, wait. Is he talking about the RNRs? Does he remember them? Later on, I heard that he died in the quicksand. Okay, well, he's dead. It is said that he encountered a caravan trapped in quicksand on his way to investigate something. Oh my god, yeah, and he sacrificed his own life to try and save them. Yeah, he saved many people, but he himself was unable to get out in time. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes you gotta be a little selfish, or you'll end up getting hurt. But also, sometimes you just gotta bite the bullet and help people. So, but very few other people would do what he did. They would have seen the amount of danger and been like, oh, I could die in the quicksand too. But he didn't care, and that's the whole thing. But at that time, there was still a half-finished letter addressed to his child at home. After he died, my son took that letter with him, thinking about delivering it someday. Did he ever deliver it? But is the unfinished letter still here? It's not here, is what Rishti says. To live a better life, my son became a mercenary. He was killed in a scuffle a few years ago, and his belongings were taken. Why? Why'd they take his stuff? Many years have passed in the blink of an eye. I wonder how his child turned out, and if they hold a grudge against him. Not many people know these things anymore. I'm getting old. Perhaps I'll forget these things soon, too. Oh, that's even darker! What the heck? So that's the end of the contestant. Is there another one? I don't think so. No, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So we hit a dead end on information. Well, I mean, guess that means we can do the main quest now. We can go to claim the crown. We have to go to the kidnapper's camp, which actually probably isn't far from here. Oh, no, it is. It definitely is. We'll use this statue because I don't have the teleport waypoint unlocked. This is becoming a theme of doing things in Sumeru. Well, we can use you, which is kind of nice. It doesn't look like there's anything here. What the heck? Oh, they're kind of like dead. Where is the camp?
Are you sure this is the right place?
Are we here with Arov? Why'd he come with us?
Off.
It does feel really off here.
Positive.
Yeah, I was like, why are they
Understand why
sleeping?
we're all unconscious
But
on the
you know
ground.
what? They do look dead. Investigate the truth behind the kidnapping. Well, there's some people over here that look like they're okay, right?
Boss, we got more company.
Oh, these are some dudes. This guy's really just a dude. He's not even a merc. Maybe he is, and he's just in disguise. I mean, didn't they say they were in disguise
We're just
earlier?
doing what we were paid to do.
Huh.
You're punishing the wrong people here. You want the real culprit? It's this guy.
Oh,
To kidnap Sachin.
it's this guy. Just some guy. Why is he grunting?
Who beat you all up?
They got beat up. What's a Dia? Dia just walks
I
out.
mean, you aren't with them?
That'd be kind of funny. Who is Dihya and Candace?
This.
I hope it is. I want to see them.
First there was this flying brat.
Flying
Didn't
brat.
bother asking any questions, just
Scaramouche!
started throwing punches.
Yeah, that's how he
After
works.
that, some guy wearing green came
Guy
along
wearing
and
green?
interrogated us for a bit.
Okay, so it was Scaramouche and then it was either Tignari or Alhaitham, but it was probably Alhaitham. Tignari doesn't seem like the confrontational type. I feel like it's Alhaitham. He will be confrontational. He does not care. But yeah, started the flying brat who didn't bother asking questions and just started punching people. Scaramouche. That is how he rolls, and that's just how he rolls.
I've got the
Oh, what is the
confirmation I
lighting?
needed. This is the one who masterminded this whole plot.
Oh,
Jawani, Sachin's son.
okay, why?
If you have any questions for him, now's your chance to ask them. When you're
Huh.
done, I'm arresting them all
I mean-
and taking them back to the academia for
I
further
think just the
interrogation.
son should be arrested, maybe?
You hire people to kidnap Sachin.
The other people were just doing what they were paid to do.
What do you think? 20 years
They probably
ago,
didn't even
we
wanna
upped
do
him up
it.
To go and live a carefree
Yeah.
life. And I
Oh,
had
that's
no
what he
thought for my
thinks.
welfare.
Oh, he thinks he just left for his own devices, but I think he was going a little crazy. He was going through a lot. But also, yeah, the son, he just went for milk and never came back. Oh, God.
As if that's not bad enough already. He wouldn't put his entire fortune in the
Oh,
care of
yeah,
the
he feels like he was
academia,
cheated out of the
along with a
fortune.
Contract saying that one day he'd pass it all on to a
That wasn't
genius he
your
admired.
money, though.
That's my inheritance.
Also, you're kind of a brat.
By rights. You expect
You're-
me to
you're
sit
kind of a
back and
brat.
watch it go to someone
Joanna, you're
else?
kind of a brat.
If he won't give me what's mine, I'll just have to take it from him.
Yeah, I don't like this guy. Were you seriously planning this?
Of course.
Really,
Didn't
dude?
you say he would be here somewhere, watching the championship?
Oh, he's in the corner.
shadows?
He's over here.
So,
This is an
I
angle,
figured I'd get
and he's
something
over in
going
this
on
angle.
him. Then I make him change the contract. And if the academia
Yeesh.
doesn't agree to hand over the goods, I make him publicly announce that I'm his chosen genius.
That's so messed up. This kid is insane. Is it the privilege or is it like just not having his dad around? Like, what? This guy. Did you find him? Did you
No.
do what you
The old
wanted to
fart
do?
knows how to stay hidden. I'll give him that. He's probably cooped up somewhere watching.
Maybe
all
this is why he
go on,
left, because you're
laughing to
horrible, Shawani.
himself.
Not to be mean about it, but
20
like,
years ago.
you're horrible.
And who knows what a madman's truly capable of?
Oh, gosh. What do you know about the Diadem of Knowledge then? Just let me, tell me.
Diadem of knowledge.
Does he even know?
You mean that thing he donated to the academia?
I feel like he doesn't even know about it. He doesn't care to know either.
I can tell you that it's very expensive. He sold a lot of assets to purchase it back in the day.
That's money.
Weird things started happening after he brought it home too.
Oh,
example,
it was
Sometimes we'd hear a high-pitched
cursed.
voice coming from the storage room.
Oh, it was definitely cursed.
Also,
That makes
before
sense.
donating it to the academia, he once shut himself in that same storeroom and researched.
Yeah,
it
the thing was, it was
nonstop for
cursed.
days.
For
Something
sure.
was already seriously wrong with him by that point. Nothing he did shocked me.
Was something seriously wrong with him?
Wrong with
Or was he just depressed? Come
I
on.
only have a vague memory of it, since I was very young at the time. But I have the impression that he went out into the desert for research and didn't return for many years.
I am much more
When he
tired than I
finally
thought I
did
was.
return, he was a changed person.
Yeah.
He would mumble incomprehensibly
So the contestant,
and write essays
did they
day and
win?
night.
I think
asked if I
if
could
you
see what
wear
he'd
it,
written
maybe
in
it
it.
is just
He chased
cursed.
me out of the room. Later, he went out somewhere and took his written essays with him.
Yeah.
When he got back, he signed his contract with the academia.
Yeah, no, that thing is
Part of me wonders
cursed.
Whether he'd already stopped being my father by that point.
Yeesh.
Perhaps the man we called Sachin was a demon.
You know, I'm
from the
gonna
desert
switch it
who
up a little
ran
bit.
his skin.
Perhaps I suggest family therapy for these two? Maybe?
Okay, you can stop now. You're creeping Paimon
Family therapy
Believe me or
session,
not,
mayhaps?
Doesn't matter to me. I told you all I know. But if you do see Sachin, tell him this for me.
Oh gosh.
Whatever
What is it
that
gonna
he's
be?
researching out there, he'll always
Huh.
be garbage in my eyes.
Yeah, I think we need a family therapy
You
session.
finished? In that case, come
Or I
with
was like, are
us.
you done?
Well, we
Be
finally caught the
nice.
guy behind all
They're
this.
both going through a lot.
Thanks for providing us with the critical information.
The dad and the son, they're
Do you
both
still
going
have
through a
any
lot.
lingering concerns?
Yeah, the diadem of knowledge, I think it's cursed and we probably should not let anyone wear it for the foreseeable future until we figure out whether or not it's cursed. How? Why? Can we get rid of it? You know? But it also makes sense. This diadem thing, if they just took it from like its resting place, don't take stuff from its resting place. It will be cursed and you will be cursed by wearing it or associating with it. It's like how you're not supposed to take rocks from the shores on Hawaii because they're cursed. Don't do it. Don't take rocks and stuff home. It's bad. It's like the same deal, okay? You don't take things from like a sacred place because it will be cursed and you will suffer. You're not uncursed until you put it back. If you put it back, you're good. But no one's put it back. Anyways, yeah, the diadem of knowledge is cursed.
Yeah. Al-Haytham's notes do mention that
I
item.
swear it has to be.
Scribe Al-Haytham looked into this matter.
Yeah, he did.
Understood.
Does he know it's cursed?
Well,
I
if
know
you
it's
believe there
cursed.
to be an issue with the diadem, I'd
Even if
suggest
it's not part of the
contacting
lore of the event,
organizers
I
and
think it's
getting them to
cursed.
pause the competition
It sounds
while
like a
we
curse.
investigate.
That makes sense. Okay then, let's get back to the venue. We need to tell
Yeesh.
Karina what's going on.
Yeah, don't let anyone wear the diadem and maybe we go find its original resting place and put it back. Just a thought. Just a really good thought. Where is it? Where are we going? All the way over here. Where do we go? I'm so lost. Oh yeah, it's right over here. No one's here? Oh, just Karina's here. Should I be concerned? Maybe. Maybe I should be concerned. I'm on a box and I'm in the cutscene.
You're finally back.
Oh, what happened? Oh, finally, what happened? Yeah.
I looked everywhere for you. The third round.
Oh, cool. We don't gotta sit through the thing. That's why no one's here.
Capturing some bad guys who wanted to kidnap Sachin.
Just say it so casually, Paimon.
But that's not important right now. We think there might be something wrong with the diadem of knowledge, and we'd like to investigate it.
Are we sure about that? Are we sure we want to
That
investigate?
seems unlikely. The diadem
How do you
of
know?
knowledge has been
How
used
do
in
you know?
every extravaganza over the last 2 decades.
Yeah, and there's been
always without
issues.
incident.
There has been incident. There has been incident, but no one's reported it. Okay, some new information has come to light. It's cursed.
This is pretty serious. Let me think.
Also, we do have a
Okay,
job to do,
here's
though.
The situation. The diadem is currently
Ah.
in the forest. We moved it there before the third round.
Is the
began.
third round in the
In the
forest?
third round, contestants have
Yes.
to go into Mount Deima Forest, find the diadem,
Oof.
bring it back, and place it on the stand. The first person to do this gets 4 points.
Yikes.
Considering how close
'Cause the
scores are
best-
between our contestants, whoever wins this round is
The
very
best,
likely to be
like the
winner
person
of
who
the
gets
whole
it is probably
competition.
gonna put it on their
As
head
such,
because that's probably the best way to
suspect competition to be very
transport it.
fierce. You might not make it in time.
Yikes. All right, we have to give it a shot.
I'll mark the
We have to
diadem's
find it.
location for you. Please head there immediately.
All right, I'm going there immediately.
Nothing happens.
Yeah, something's gonna happen. Something's gonna happen. And it's gonna be a cutscene.
That's weird.
Okay. Oh, are you kidding?
Is the
And
forest
this again.
interfering with it? Ugh.
Is it really not
Let's
working?
go grab the diadem.
Is it really not? Did it just stop? Yeah, it did. Okay, this is probably the best one because we can fly down. Let's go for that one. So it's this way. Here we go. I'm not even gonna worry about that, chest. Speedrun, baby! Oh, I could've used Kazuha? I don't think he's even necessary here. Okay, I'm gonna hit that and do this. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna hero drop. It's a little bit high up, but
Uh-oh.
not bad.
This place looks empty.
Oh, where am I going? Where am I going?
Someone already take it? Well, we might as well head back and see if anyone's turned it in.
Alternate sprint, baby. Yeah, I'm gonna ignore those slimes. And then what we're gonna do with Kazuha. This is it. Wait. Oh, actually, it's faster to just use the statue. Okay. So it's over here. Run, Kazuha! Punch it, little buddy! Oh, I'm going out of the way. Okay, this is why you should pull for Kazuha. Has this banner started yet by the time this video goes up? I don't know. Oh my god, wait, it's far. I can't even climb this. Are you joking? Where am I? Thank god this isn't actually like a timed instance, because I'm so bad at navigating. I really am. Oh, here it is. Hi, guys. Hello. I probably should have come from the other direction, but hi. This was faster. Oh my god, it is a cutscene!
Sees the diadem.
It's this cutscene!
but getting to the
Layla
goal
found
won't
it.
be easy.
Oh, Farzan. Wait, this is fun now. The shield, they're actually using their visions. That's really fun. There he goes! Does he know it's cursed? So he's trying to take it.
Guy enters the fray.
Heck guy! Oh, Farzan is like desperate. Does Scarmush actually even want it? 2 Animo users. He's flying. Is no one gonna question how he's flying? There he goes. The Signori literally shot at him though. Oh, there's Saito's weapon. This is so good.
Horizon's device has gone haywire.
Oh no. Is it because it's cursed?
Speeding up.
Kave!
Oh,
And there's
here's
Kave.
bringing up the rear.
Alhaitham is so mean to him. Run, Kave, run! Run, pretty boy! Oh, wait, that's really cool. He caught the device. And these two are fighting. I'm not surprised. They would fight. Oh, Kave's using the device to move faster. Is he gonna find it? Is he gonna find it? Oh, no, did he not get it? It's in the air! It's in the air!
It's Kave's toolbox.
Is he...
Throwing the diadem to
Is he gonna... Maroc did it! Maroc, no! Is he okay? Oh, yeah, that's cursed. That's so cursed.
That's right.
Oh.
Put the diadem in place, and you shall gain all you
I was right, it's cursed.
Who are you?
What?
I need
What?
you to get out of my head.
I am confident.
Wait, if it's in his head, that's like the Archon quest.
Will not disappoint me.
How we heard the weird guy in the cave in our head?
What just happened to me?
The Abyss Order guy? The unknown Abyss Order guy? Kave, are you okay, buddy?
Something's wrong.
Sino knows. He gets it. He feels the dark vibes. Oh my god, Kave, are you okay? Don't do it, don't do it! Oh, no, 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 no. It's Sachin, the ghosty guy! That was a good cutscene. I actually really enjoyed the cutscene. That's him.
At long last,
Oh,
someone to inherit my estate.
he's been waiting for the winner, who is like the nicest person. That's what it was. So Kave just won.
Come, Kave. Come to me, my child.
That's weird. It's kind of weird. Just a little weird.
How do you know my name?
He knows, this dude knows everything. I don't know how.
I am Sachin.
Why is he a
To be
ghost?
precise, I am but a fragment of Sachin's
So
mind.
there's 2 of them then? If he's the
Fate is
mind
a curious
fragment?
thing. Seeing
Not
you
fate
reminds
again.
me of another I once met,
Yeah, the other one
but you
who
are made of
changed.
sterner stuff than he.
Oh.
Cognizant of the trials and tribulations of this world. It is you who are worthy to inherit all that.
So
I
the
once
other guy
owned.
who won, I guess before he probably wasn't as like caring of other people, and then he won and his personality changed because he came more caring of other people, but also he kind of went crazy a little bit because probably he had this moment with Sachin and was like, if you were and the ghosty guy was like, if you were nicer, you'd get my estate, and so maybe that hit him. I don't know. It's weird. I need an explanation.
We meet for the first time, children.
Oh.
But what I mean to say now is of utmost importance.
Can everyone see what's going on here, or is it just Kave?
Pay attention and bear witness.
Also, why were we able to see
Everyone
him?
performed outstandingly in this introduction.
Okay, so I think everyone can.
The academia has many.
Because Nilu and
residents among
Alhaitham are
them,
standing.
And you are the creme of the creme.
Ah.
But if I were to choose a successor, I would choose you, Kave.
I'm kind of happy for
Not only
him,
because
even if it
you
is
are victorious,
cursed.
But also due to our similarities.
He's so
in
pretty.
character.
I hate him. I hate that I don't have him yet. He's so pretty.
Me? Similar to you?
Why, yes.
Yeah, because he's
Both of
nice.
us have the misfortune
Oh.
to be idealists. And that is the source of our misery.
What does that mean, though?
28 years ago, I
28.
came
Wow.
to the desert and lived there for 8 full years.
Because I know someone said 7 years along the way.
Alas, endless strife and slaughter.
Yeah, people suck sometimes. You found that out.
Conflict
Okay.
over water sources. Robbing of
This
merchant
got really dark
paradise,
really fast.
Exploitation of the
I thought
people
this was
began
just a haha funny
day
sports
after
day.
day. Beyond the wall
Event.
of Samiel lay a
What?
completely different world from the one I knew.
This took a turn.
The things I witnessed there tormented me greatly. I wished desperately to find a way to save them.
But he couldn't. And that's the misery.
So, did you find a way?
No. You can do all you can, but at the end of the day, one person isn't going to be able to do anything. One person isn't going to do anything in that regard.
History and anthropology. Performed countless experiments on human.
Ah, human nature. I thought it was giving.
Sought out the scholars living
Is it
deep in the
ethics?
desert
Is that the
who
class
called
name?
themselves the Lost Darshan.
Lost Darshan?
But in the end, I found that the
I've never heard that
answer
before.
simply did not exist. It was not possible to simply
I
assign
mean-
blame for these transgressions to anyone
Yeah, it's
at all.
systematic. Most
Sins
things like that
come
are.
into humanity's very nature. Our nature begets conflict, and conflict begets
I'm-
destruction.
He's making
This is
points,
the
but also,
inexorable truth.
if it's systematic, something like that, you have multiple people to make a change, guys.
History. But what I discovered was that history offers no such
It doesn't.
guidance. Things can only ever go from bad to worse.
That one's debatable. I don't think that's a very like nihilistic viewpoint to have on life, and I think it's bad to like see things that darkly because you will go down a dark path. And see if you see things that darkly, you will go down a dark path in the same way. So it's just not good for like your and anyone's mental health, really. And that obviously that's really clear in like Sachin's notes and just his demeanor and how he carries himself now. He left his family and his son because of how dark he saw the world, and it's kind of messy, kind of messed up. But in saying that he wanted to draw lessons from history, but history does not offer that guidance, that's why you learn history. So you see what was done historically and you're like, hey, let's not do that again, because it will repeat itself if you don't. So you see what was done wrong and you're like, okay, let's not do that. But still learning that history and studying that history isn't going to give you the answers on how to fix it. That is something you have to get in the future, not the past, because the past was messed up.
After this realization, I can no
But I
longer
guess if
see
you
the
that's the
meaning of
only thing he
everything that I
studied
had
and he
ever learned.
wanted to
Consumed
use that,
in
it's
an
not going to work.
overwhelming sense of emptiness.
To make sort of like big changes like that, it's not just one discipline either. It's like a mix of
I
things.
decided to bring my life
Oh.
to an end.
Okay, okay.
Before I went through with it, a strange twist of fate led me to come
Oh.
into possession of this diadem,
Okay.
which has the ability to preserve part of one's consciousness. Into it, I placed my experiences before requesting that the academia.
So that's his son would have never found him. Is he still out there though, or is
As I thought.
ah?
The contract you
Oh,
signed with the
wait.
academia was in essence your will.
Yeah, but Al-Haytham, that was one of the things in his notes. He was like, is he alive or dead? He's not alive.
But if you'd given up hope on
Yeesh.
this world,
Listen.
why did you feel
I
the
have
need
to pause
to do
again.
this?
Yeah, maybe he hadn't entirely given up hope, but he'd given up hope on himself. But he still had hope for the future generations. He just knew there was no going back for him, which is still a weird thing. Honestly, therapy? Yeah? I had a whole other point that I wanted to say, but then I got caught up on the therapy point. Oh, yeah, I'm going to say this now because I'll forget later. Remember how I said that the Genshin quests and limited event quests were not hitting? I lied. I just need them to be more angsty, I think, and dramatic, because this hits. I like this now. This is good. Resume.
I mentioned that I had performed a great many experiments
64.
concerning humans.
64 in 7 years.
You may regard this as the very last experiment of them all.
Oh, the diadem and the extravaganza was an
Academia has no
experiment. It
shortage of
was a
genius
social
talents,
experiment. Was it
nurturing
carried out by
the
Harvard,
greatest
too?
minds of every generation. And so,
It's a lot of words. Oh my god,
as a
wait.
reward to draw out the worthiest
Oh.
individuals, my hope was that one day I would find one who could untangle the mystery of human
But
nature once and for all.
Kave's just some guy. What did he
and
do?
help to move the world onto a better path.
What did he do? Is it just because he's like a good
I
person?
see. So
He's
you
not, like,
desired a
horrible?
successor who was not only a genius, but who also understood the
Yeah, I
suffering
guess.
of ordinary people. Such a person would have
Literally.
a clearer understanding of humanity, society, and the world.
Literally the person who won, who will be his successor, who had a clear understanding of the suffering of ordinary people, is the dude who wanted to win the prize money for housing. That tracks. God.
Huh?
He's just Kave's so
But
confused.
Did you ever consider that wealth numbs the human heart to the
Oh.
pain in the world?
Fair.
Even an
That's a good
idealist
point.
May be incapable of following through on your wishes after inheriting your
That's a
wealth.
good point, Al-Haytham.
You are highly intelligent.
Yeah.
Yet you are not the sort of person who would understand my line of thinking.
Like, I think because he is an idealist, but like to a fault.
Part of the experiment. Part of my
Like, Sachin is an idealist to a fault, and it's probably because he grew up with money. We're not gonna get fully into that one.
Suffers as a consequence of my
Like, he is part of the problem.
or succumbs to an
In a way, Sachin is part of the problem.
pleasure-seeking. My research will have progressed.
Oh my god, I have hiccups. I need water, but I have no water with me. I have a water bottle on my desk from last night.
Sickness of the world.
Fundamental
I regret
sickness.
the
So greed?
unbearable weight of its history. And
Okay, you know,
the research that I failed to complete.
I feel like I regret the unbearable weight of its history. I feel like maybe he does understand he's part of the problem, but rather than trying to fix the problem, he just pieced out. What's up with that?
And this, Kaveh, my dear
Why does he keep
child,
calling Kaveh his child? That's weird. You have a son that is mad at you. Oh wait, these are one of the mushrooms I need for Scaramouche. Oh my god.
You're absolutely certain that you want to give me everything you own?
So is he gonna get a
For
house?
me to do with as I please?
I have faith in what I see in you.
Huh.
Now wear
I-
the diadem, Kaveh, and complete the journey.
I don't
that
know if I
began.
trust that, because I do still think it's kind of cursed. Are we getting another cutscene? Oh, this poor guy. He's so... Is he gonna... Why did Scaramouche want it then? Because I assume he knew everything.
Or will this newfound wealth numb your heart? I look forward to your answer.
This is so messy.
All of my research materials are being stored.
Yes! This guy! I love him now.
Enough of a mess already.
Oh my god.
The last thing I need is more suffering. Keep your Mora. I don't need it. Didn't you say that you saw a lot of people in
I'm just
pain?
like, I'm in shock.
Well, if that's the case, then your wealth can go to them.
There it is. That's the point. That's the whole point. The smile, that's the whole point, baby. The wealth going to the people who need it. That is the point. That is how you do, if you have that much money, that is how you make change if you have that much money.
The end of that.
Kaveh.
I respect that so, I love Kaveh. I want to C6 this guy. I literally want to C6 him right now, just for that scene alone.
Fine.
He's so pretty and has such a good heart.
Thanks, Tainari.
Oh,
Don't worry about me.
Don't push yourself too hard.
This might be my new favorite character in Genshin, I'm not even gonna lie.
Kaveh may have broken the diadem, but he successfully completed the task prior to that.
So he won the prize money,
According
but
to
not
rules,
the other
this
thing.
makes him the victor of round 3. Points-wise,
Are they gonna
this also
fine him
makes
for
the
breaking it?
winner of the Interdarshan
Like,
Championship.
Because I feel like they
As
would.
the champion and Sachin's personally designated successor.
But if he did
Kaveh
inherit
has obtained
it...
the rights to inherit the entirety of his estate. For
Ooh.
the avoidance of doubt, can you confirm that it is your intention to
Oh,
donate all of Sachin's
Al-Haytham
wealth?
gets it. Al-Haytham gets it.
Like I said, he thought that the world is a bad place.
I have to make a point again.
Let's use what he left behind to change it
I do
for
have
the
to make a
better.
point. And it is a Honkai related point, just real quick. So back when Al-Haytham was first announced, like early on in the Sumeru update, so early on in 3.0 and subsequent patch, like version 3, etc. patch updates, a lot of people were saying, oh, Al-Haytham is the Su XP. And obviously we kind of know that by now, that yeah, that's correct. Su being a character in Honkai Impact, one of the Flame Chasers. But there was another rumor floating around that Kaveh was supposed to be a Kevin XP. And I feel like that ended up not really coming to fruition. But to TLDR it, Kevin is an enigma in Honkai, all right? He is just some dude. He's also a flame chaser, but he survived and is also like a main character, a main villain, if you will, kinda. He's pretty, but he's like a main villain guy. But his whole MO is that he wants to make the world a better place in his vision, how he sees it. And I almost feel like I'm getting that sort of vibe from Kaveh, but on the good side, because Kevin messed up. The intentions are there, but the intentions, rather than actually being good intentions, Kevin's good intentions are just paving the road to hell for him. Like, that's it. Kaveh, on the other hand, actually has good intentions, actually wants to see change made, wants to help people. So I don't know if Kaveh is the official Kevin XP, but in a weird way, he's the opposite of Kevin. It's weird, because like I thought we were all on the same page that Kaveh is not a Kevin XP. He's just some dude with blonde hair, and his name starts with a K like Kevin does. But now that we're getting this limited event, I know, I kind of almost feel like maybe there's some like reality to that theory. It's just I feel like it's also a reach, and I hate it too. I hate that I've thought of this, but it's there in my brain because one thing I've said with Star Rail is that a lot of Star Rail crossover copy paste XP-esque characters are complete opposites of their Honkai Impact counterparts. And I realized that there's some of that going on in Genshin too, like with A. She's supposed to be an XP of Mei from Honkai, and she can't cook for her life, but Mei can cook scrumptious food. So like, what's going on there? This is giving something, and I don't know what it's giving yet. Enough of my reach. We are continuing.
Rejecting the world will achieve nothing.
Yeah.
He and we're not
the same. So many thoughts are in my little pea brain right now.
As the scribe, I will make a record of this incident on file.
But I love that L.A.S.O.N just like gets it. He gets it because they get each other. They are the same wavelength.
That sounds fine.
Yeah. He still seems like sad about it
I
though.
don't know if his research findings were right, nor would I know how to finish his research for him. But what I
He's
do
so
know
down
is
on
that by
himself.
ending this here, no contestants will have to suffer.
Fair, yeah, he doesn't.
won't
There's
be the
so many
last.
ants like.
There will be more championships
Yeah.
to come, and countless future scholars will follow in our footsteps.
So they're still gonna do the championship? Okay, but that's the thing. Like, there's so many unanswered questions by him just cutting it off, breaking the diadem, not finishing the research. But at the same time, more people won't have to suffer because of that, because of his decision. And I feel like that's the key point.
Sachin's words can only cause pain.
Yeah,
But not anymore.
that's it. That's
no
it.
one else has to hear them now. We're
Yeah.
all scholars here.
Even if
I
it
know
wasn't
full
like a
well that
curse in the
shutting
sense
down
of like,
his
oh,
views
spooky
this is
curses,
autocratic and
it was like,
arrogant.
oh,
Fine by me. I'll bear that responsibility.
oh.
It's the least I can do. And, well, it's the only thing I can do.
Kaveh, I want to give you a hug. You need a hug. I don't even remember what I was
Well
saying.
said.
This guy needs a hug.
What you've expressed is a sense of justice and idealism that many aspire to,
Yeah.
but few dare follow through with.
Fair.
I say this despite the fact that, in my view, it's quite ridiculous. You have long been aware of what your flaws are, but your pride alone
Look at his
prevents you from
face.
admitting it. Nevertheless, your perspective is well suited to appearing in a victory speech.
Ah.
Contestant Kaveh, on behalf of the organizing committee, it is my honor to congratulate you on your
Is he
victory.
smiling or is that just his mouth? I hope he's
What?
smiling a little bit.
Please. I don't
Like,
need
I think
your
he
insincere
actually means
praise.
it.
Anyway, this isn't the time or
Also, why are
place for
Kaveh's
debates.
eyebrows brown?
Keep your
Is he
commentary
a
focused on the
brunette?
competition,
What the
not
heck?
my views.
I said discourse about Kaveh's hair color on Twitter, and now I'm just like,
Also,
wait,
you'll need to prepare for
y'all
the
are
award
right.
ceremony.
Oh, is there an award ceremony after this? I already did the lore deep dive, like, come on.
Let's head over and check it out.
Arc of Intellect. Return to the main village. Okay, I'm gonna get this mushroom first. So much happening. So much happening. My little pea brain has thought of so many things. Where's the chest at? Do I want to try to get it? I don't think so. Well, we'll come back to that at some other point. Oh, it's so pretty. We go this way. I wonder if I can like hero drop onto the stage. Oh no. Well, I got too close.
Thank you all for your excellent performance.
Well, that's fine.
That brings this year's Interdarshan Championship to a close.
Yay! No one else is here but us. Oh, there's some scholars here. Okay. Yay! Sino looks
It
angry.
gives me great pleasure
Angie
to invite
Sino.
our champion, Kaveh, to the stage to receive his award.
It probably... I feel like Kaveh is gonna give the card to Sino. Like, come on.
Typically,
Who
at
else
this
is gonna
point,
use
we would
it?
Crown our champion with the diadem as well as presenting them with their award.
Typically, we would crown the champion, but because the champion broke the crown...
However,
Bet.
we have just received word that Kaveh has inherited Sachin's estate and made the decision
Aw.
to donate it all to charitable causes.
That's really nice.
Shane's estate is getting donated?
So much.
Oh, they're from
more.
his...
And he gave it
Darshan.
all up?
Oh, I have to sneeze again. Oh, God. No, I don't. No, I don't. Maybe I do. Oh, my God. Okay.
Kaveh's
Continue.
generosity will give many
Yeah.
struggling families the chance to change their lives for the better.
It
Of
will!
course, without the diadem and prize money to present, this makes the award ceremony a little more concise than expected.
Oh, they already donated the
Would you like to
prize.
say
His
a few
prize money
words,
also
Kaveh?
goes, so he doesn't
So
move an
many
out.
of our audience, like myself, are curious to learn why you decided to give all this wealth away.
I want to hear a
I'm-
speech.
Not entirely sure what I should say under these circumstances. I'm glad to have won, even though I'd say luck played a big part in
Yeah,
it.
it did.
As
Any
for
any
why I want
competition
to
is
give
like
the
at least
Mora
half
away,
luck.
I don't support Sachin's views, and I don't want to take his
Ah.
Mora. With a lot of things in life, people need to experience them for themselves.
Okay.
It shouldn't be up to one person to make a judgment on. Not him, and not me either.
I love that for
Anyway,
Kaveh.
This isn't
I
really the
do.
time and place for such weighty and complicated topics. So, I guess that's all.
This ended up being a
I'll
really
leave it
good
there.
quest.
Thanks very much.
At least, like, in my eyes. Like, it's the type of
Kaveh,
quest I
just one
appreciate.
moment.
What now?
Well, this is a short and sweet award ceremony.
Oh, the
Let's see what
card!
to present you with. Please take
Please
this
give it to
limited edition Genius Invocation
It's
TCG
zoom in on
card.
Sino!
Additionally, your champion status will be logged in your record.
They
This
still
leave
have, like,
sages
full
will
records
give
of people?
priority consideration to any future project proposals you submit.
Oh, that's nice.
All right, I'll take the card.
Oh,
for
he
project
doesn't want
proposals,
to get anything from this competition.
Forget it.
The card, he's like, oh yeah, I'll probably give it to
I
Sino.
declare the award ceremony over. Let's give our champion
Yay,
Kaveh one last
Kaveh!
big round of
Yay! Yay! I love this stupid guy. I like him a lot.
I still don't really get it.
Oh,
The
shut
sum of
up.
Mora would have been enough for me to live in
That's the
luxury
point,
for
that
my
you don't get
entire
it.
life.
Then that's why you
This
didn't
means
win.
You're not strange enough to understand the way that geniuses think.
Geniuses.
We've still got
Shut
the whole
up.
Wisdom Gala to explore.
We have one more game to do, which I might actually try to do in this video because I think we actually will finish. And I don't want to make a whole video
Glad
for
that's
one
over.
game.
I think I'm quite
Aw.
good at giving speeches, but this one was just so tiring.
I could understand how that could be tiring.
Still exhausted from the competition? Honestly, you don't look
I
happy
think,
at all.
Kaveh, I think it's nap time. You deserve a good nap.
You're the champion, you know? Don't you think you should be proud of that?
I
I don't-
suppose.
He's probably feels indifferent. Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
wait. Sino said he wanted the card, didn't he? And now I
Yeah.
have it, right here.
That's so nice.
But if it's a rare one, you should.
He doesn't even want the money from the card. He's like, Sino really wants it.
Why would
He'd
I
probably
do
buy
that?
it off me
It's
anyways.
of no use to me whatsoever.
That's so
I may as well
nice.
just give it to him. Could you pass it on to him for me when you next see him?
Whoa,
I love this guy. I love this guy so much.
you should do it yourself.
Yeah. He probably is like, oh, I don't want to. That's embarrassing. I don't want to like give. I don't. He doesn't. He has a thing with praise.
But I was gonna rest for a while.
Oh,
longer.
he wanted.
Hey, stop pulling my hair.
The fact that they animated that, that's good. They actually animated Paimon coming on, like going like, "Come on!" Oh God, that's so funny. Sino's just standing here sadly. Oh,
No?
the ground
Still
in
thinking about
sadness.
the Sachin issue. What
He's
brings
like, "What do
here?
you want?"
Well,
I'm
they gave me
depressed.
this limited edition Genius Invocation
And now he's gonna be fine.
card,
He's literally
and I
gonna be
figured
fine
you'd
now.
Have more use for it than I.
Oh,
It's a limited edition.
yeah. Kaveh doesn't
Are
care.
you sure you want to give it to me?
He doesn't play TCG.
What else would I do with it? I have no use for it.
The day we get a Kaveh card. The day we get a Kaveh card. Wait, is he like in shock?
It's limited edition. Kaveh, are you in trouble? You don't have to
Sino
do
thinks
all
it's
this.
so serious.
Just
It's
tell me
not.
what's wrong, and I will help.
No
not
one
what I meant
cares
at
as much
all.
about TCG.
Yes, I have all sorts of problems, but that has absolutely nothing to do with this card. I'll figure my own issues out by myself.
That one line. Yes, I have problems, but it's not. It doesn't have to do with the card. I love Kaveh so much. So much. It's so funny.
All right. In that case, I accept your generosity.
I love Kaveh. That's all I could
Now
say.
that I realize that you have no concept of its value, I cannot simply take
Oh
it
my
from
God, he's
you.
gonna teach him. He's like, I will teach you how it is valuable.
I shall buy it from you at a fair price.
I
namely
said
the
Sino
price that
would.
the previous limited edition card sold for.
Oh, come on. It's just one card. How much could it really be worth?
A lot of money. Cards are worth a
Million
lot of
more
money.
At the very least.
How much?
A million more?
Yes.
If you feel that's
Cards.
too low, I can go a little higher.
He's like, no, that's too high. What the heck? It's a
$1 million
card.
more for a card? But you already have a whole bunch of these, shiny ones, don't
The
you?
shinies. The
I saw your
shinies.
deck last time we played.
Not every card is this
Okay, so they
valuable,
are friends.
And some cards are exquisitely designed, but not rare.
That's fair, yeah.
Huh.
That's actually really
Well,
true.
I guess they must pay you plenty
I'm not
to
into
be
like card
General
collecting and all that, but I
Mahamatra
know
for
like
splashing out
the
on things like
basics.
this. But really, it's fine. I'd feel bad taking more
Oh
from a
yeah,
friend.
he said it. They are friends.
Don't feel bad. I save a lot. I can spare the Mora for this card.
You don't spend all your savings on your hobbies, do you?
The
You should
hobbies.
watch that, you know. You definitely don't want to end up borrowing money in a moment of impulsivity.
Kaveh knows. Kaveh's like, don't be like me. Do as I say, not as I do.
Sounds like you're speaking from
Yep.
personal experience. I guess you've been through a lot.
Is that Kaveh's whole thing? That's that he's going through a lot.
Want to talk about it?
Oh, too bad, Kaveh. We're gonna talk about it in your Hangout
Maybe you're
quest
the one
next
who should be
update.
listening to your advice.
I know. Now I feel like is this like a Toma
In
situation?
any case,
Hello?
I, Simon,
He's doing
will
this
take
again. He's doing it
precious
again.
card, and it shall join the deck of destiny.
He
Kaveh,
has a name for his deck.
come with me in a few moments to collect the Mora. Thanks to you, I have achieved my goal for participating in
He
this
achieved
tournament.
his goal. Oh my! We gotta go find Scaramouche after this.
Far be it from
That's
me
what we
to
gotta do.
refuse your courtesy any further.
I need to know what's going on in that little guy's head.
At least I'll be able to keep on top of my bills this month.
Oh.
Maybe I'll even
How
have
much
some
are
left
bills?
over. In fact,
How much
let
are
me
you
treat
paying for
all
your
to a meal
bills?
Later. Bring Tainari and Kale too.
Oh, there's a prologue cutscene. Okay, maybe we'll do that in a different video then with the game. Oh, okay, yeah, we'll probably do that in another one.
Check in with them, shall we? Since we're
We'll do
getting
one more video after this, and it'll be like the end. Just because I feel like the chatting is gonna take quite a bit. Usually it does. However, I can't do a poll. If I do my commissions for the day, I can. But wait, where did I end on last night? It's probably my history, right? Because I've been going back and forth. Event Wish 2. I've been doing a good job of going back and forth. So Event Wish 2, that was Genyu. So we'll pull Baishu first. That will be in the next video, though. And honestly, I shouldn't spend money because I was gonna spend money in Star Rail tonight for Sela. Because the patch is ending in Star Rail soon too. I think that's gonna be it for this video though. We're gonna end right on the stage here because I probably won't come back here. Anyways, that's it. I really like Kaveh. That's what we learned today. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. As always, I hope everyone Hatter is having a super lovely... Don't try me, Kazuha. As always, I hope everyone Hatter is having a super lovely day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!